Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Just a bit low, ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now the A's designated hitter, Willie McCovey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
So striding in, Mike Piazza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he popped him up. Here comes Marisnik, but he won't get there. It falls in. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Hector Rondon is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. McCovey on third. Cepeda over at second. Piazza on at first with nobody out. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Davis has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes now. Two runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the one. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 3 and the A's 2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Tyler White.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Jake.
Striding in, Jake Marisnick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.